Hey beautiful people, welcome to Testimonial Thursdays.
Hey beautiful people, it's your girl Shakima. I'm just stopping in for today's Testimonial Thursdays. I hope that you guys are having an awesome day today, BTW. If you're not having such a great day today, do just try to let the energies dissipate because there is something in the air today. Really just trying to give us an opportunity to work on ourselves, to go a little bit deeper with our processing, to really give ourselves an opportunity to truly evolve beyond the surface of the things that is kind of triggering us, but going deeper to understanding why they trigger us and how we can actually master those emotional reflections of ourselves as they are triggering thoughts that are creating timelines of our experiences. Okay, so we're going to go ahead today and have a little look to see what is going to be transpiring for us today. As per usual, guys, we are going to be utilizing the Work Your Light Oracle deck to give us some insight into how to actually work our love, light, magic, and intentions for today. And we'll also be utilizing the space to be able to give us as much insight and clarity as possible. So going straight into the moon forecast for today, guys. I mentioned to you guys yesterday that the moon is still going to be in Sagittarius today. Sagittarius, as I mentioned to you guys yesterday, is a mutable sign. It's all about change and adaptability. So spirit is really trying to give you an opportunity to sort of see how much you can change. It's almost like it's going to be forcefully, or at least it's going to feel forcefully, because there are forces outside of yourself that is going to be, you know, encouraging your consciousness and encouraging your ego's consciousness to be able to grow and evolve and expand itself, because Sagittarius is actually ruled by the planet Jupiter. And because Sagittarius is also the 9th house, it's all about our personal philosophies, our personal perspectives of self, our personal viewpoints, and how those are going to be getting transformed, because we're going to be voyaging on a process of discovery of self as we navigate through the energies of today. Why I say that is because the organs that are still going to be impacted by today's moon transit are the liver, hips, thighs, and sacrum. And the liver processes anger. So we are going to be triggered to basically just be a little bit enraged by the energies and forces of today. But it's not a bad thing. It's just giving us an opportunity to see maybe some areas that our ego needs to expand itself, to work at itself, to master its emotional reflections of itself. What's triggering the emotions and how and why. You know, as I mentioned yesterday, anger is only a surface emotion disguised as hurt is being disguised as anger, disappointment is being disguised as anger, sadness is being disguised as anger, and it's being projected as anger because sometimes we're not comfortable being vulnerable enough to just say, I'm hurt by this situation, I'm sad by this situation. Sometimes it does become a little bit of a struggle because, you know, sometimes people do mistreat our love and they mistreat our kindness, and it feels like a weakness at times for us to be vulnerable, but it's actually one of the biggest strengths that we do have as, you know, human avatars having this experience of ourselves. So do give yourself an opportunity to be vulnerable as you navigate through the process of your anger, because that's where your anger is going to show you the truth of yourself and why you're angry and what purpose this anger serves for your growth and evolution, because the anger is trying to tell you something about an emotional boundary that you need to be able to put in place for yourself so that you can be able to navigate through manifesting copacetic functional relationships as a part of your experience whilst we're sort of in this, you know, human avatar experience of ourselves. Okay, guys. Looking at the actual transit, it's a pretty decent scope because the moon's actually going to be leaving Sagittarius in the early hours of Friday morning at 2:39 a.m. and it's moving from the mutable sign of Sagittarius to the action-oriented sign, the cardinal sign of Capricorn. So the things that we're going to be sort of going through in terms of changing our mind about, you know, whether or not we want to keep holding these contracts with these emotional spirits and bodies and reflections of ourselves that is triggering anger to come to surface, we're going to get an opportunity to do differently. We're going to get an opportunity to put those things into perspective, and by doing so, it's actually going to give us an opportunity to really let the world see us in our true reflection of ourselves as we also build towards our life purpose, the personal intention for us here that spirit has in mind for you as a unique divine fractal of spirit having your human experience of yourself. Okay, beloveds, we are going through solar plexus activation today. If you guys do remember, I did teach you guys a little, you know, I guess process that you can use if you are, once you've dealt with your anger, once you've processed whatever anger has shown you about yourself, you can go through a process of removing that entity, removing that emotional baggage that you are carrying out of your solar plexus, because the solar plexus is actually one of the energy vortex channels that is great for exiting energy, how can I put it, it's an exit point for energy, basically. So you can process whatever. If it was something that was going on in your crown chakra, you can bring it down. If it's something that was going on in your sacral chakra, jealousy, that triggered your emotions, if it was something that had to do with you not feeling worthy, if it was something that had to do with you not feeling secure within yourself, that would be root chakra and sacral chakra stuff. So you just kind of carry the energy based on where you're taking it from and remove it through the solar plexus. Okay, guys, just to sort of give you guys an opportunity to work through it, let it go, and let the energy dissipate as you navigate through the process of the transit for today. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just have a little look and see what is the divine guidance for us today overall, guys. What is the divine guidance for my life warriors today, Spirit, for Thursday, the 31st of October? Happy Halloween, BTW, guys. That may not be something that everyone sort of celebrates, so I know that's probably like a touchy one for everyone, but spirits are here constantly all the time. Halloween is basically a portal where they are able to be a little bit more interactive, where we are interactive with them by channeling the energies of certain, I guess, spirits. So be careful what entity you decide to emanate in your costume experience today. That's what I will say to you guys. Okay, but the forces that are showing itself for us is that, you know, in the past we have been navigating through a process of birthing a new age. Spirit is dreaming a new world into being through us, and we are now at the place where we are coming to realizations that we are all teachers and students of our experience, and it's literally a experience that we have to go through with ourselves to be able to give others an opportunity to be taught by our experiences as we are taught by our experiences of ourselves. And moving forward, the advice is to really sort of look and see who or what is triggering you as you navigate through the energies beyond today, because it is simply a mirror reflection of what's going on within internally. Okay, what is the divine guidance, Spirit, for my life warriors for today, Thursday, the 31st of October? What do they need to know? As clearly as you can, please, Spirit. What do they need to know? As clearly as you can, navigating through the energies of today, Thursday, the 31st of October. I want it to sort of just pop out so it can be genuine and authentic, guys. So the advice for you guys is that we are releasing our soul patterns, contracts, and past lives contracts in the process. We are unbounding ourselves. Okay, guys, we are unbounding ourselves as we go through the release process of this anger that is being triggered, because we are being encouraged to be open to the process of our transit. Where are we being called to journey to? It's going to really be able to teach us how to become better versions of ourselves and how to allow people to love us better by learning how to love ourselves in a higher state of consciousness. Okay, beloveds, I hope that was useful for you guys. I hope that you guys are able to effectively utilize the information as you navigate through the energies of today and beyond. And definitely be sure to join me for tonight's Testimonial Thursday segment, where I'll be planting my seeds of gratitude, so you can take an opportunity to just plant your seeds of gratitude. Maybe something that you've learned about yourself as your anger's been triggered throughout the process of the waves of this week's cycle and transit for you guys. So that should be kicking off around about 9 p.m-ish via my IGTV, so be sure to sort of stay tuned for that. Also, you guys, if you haven't done so, definitely be sure to check out the link in my bio. You guys can connect with me via my other social media channels via that link. My YouTube channel does have weekly forecasts for the Astro Moon Transit, as well as the Tarot Scope on a weekly basis as well, if you want to get deeper insights into stuff. And you can also connect with me via my Patreon channel, where you can get access to exclusive content, my Podbean podcast, where you can get insight into working through some of the shadows that are mentioned during these I guess processes that I'm able to outline here. And you can also utilize that very same link to connect with me via Facebook, as well as my website, where you can book me for personal readings as well as mentorship sessions, because today is the final day, guys. Today is the final day for bookings at a 10% discount. So be sure to check out my website via the link in the bio, so you can get access to that and effectively, you know, utilize the opportunity to navigate through the process with me as a fellow companion on this life journey. Okay, beloveds, I will see you guys in the next one. As per usual, Ashe, and God bless. Mwah.
That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. See you next time.